Hi everyone. Okay, well, part 9 was also removed from YouTube last month, and as YouTube have a hard-on for me, remember LBRY is where the integral ethics are, so sign up and get involved. You may think BitChute and DTube are decentralized, but they really aren't. See this article on LBRY. LBRY last week has been kicked off of Google Play, so if you want to use LBRY on Android, see the direct links in the description. So much to cover this month. We called a lot of things right on this channel in recent months, so thanks to you all for sending kind words via email and voice call. Okay, let's get cracking. Uh-oh! I told God I wanted to come down to help. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Holy moly! More love. What? I'm 5 years in. My plan to come down and help's not going so well. Hey, I've been watching some Waykiwayki, and you should take your masks off, you zombies. Nan, be careful. Nice new books coming out. Heroes wear masks. Toys too.
When students return to on-campus instruction this year, GP Middle School will begin using a pod system to help ensure the safety of all students and staff. Students will be assigned to a pod prior to their first day of on-campus instruction. In these pods, using district technology, students will complete work for their core classes and some of their electives. Upon arrival at the school, GP Middle School students will be dropped off and use the stripes on the concrete to maintain social distancing while they wait to be screened at the front door. After being screened, students will walk on the middle red lines to their assigned spot in the hallway where they will wait until school starts. At that time, an adult will tell you when to go to class. Rather than have students rotate from class to class, as has been the norm in past years, teachers will instead rotate between these student pods to provide supervision and instruction. This will minimize the amount of interpersonal contact occurring each day. Students will be allowed to leave their pods in order to attend specific electives like band that depend upon in-person rehearsal or specialized technology. When moving through the halls, students should only walk on the right-hand side of the hallway to help control the flow of traffic. You still must maintain a distance of 6 feet from other students while walking. When students wish to use the restroom, the student's teacher will enter the student's name and destination into our online tracking form. Each pod will be assigned to a particular restroom. Students should make their way to the restroom by walking on the right-hand side of the hallway. When they arrive, they should let the staff member who is outside the restroom know that they are there, and they will record the information in the online tracking form. When it is their turn to use the restroom, the staff member will let them in. When they leave the restroom, the staff member will enter the student's name into the online tracker, and the student should return to the class by walking on the right-hand side of the hallway. When the students enter the classroom teacher will update the online tracker. During lunch, students will eat in the classroom. Students will have their lunch brought to them by campus staff. Students will also get 2 outside mask breaks during the morning and 2 mask breaks in the afternoon. Students will need to request this break from their classroom teacher and walk to the front doors of the building, utilizing the right-hand side of the hallway.
UK TV had gay presenters hugging each other through plastic. Now, when I scripted this, I wrote the word gaylords, but I realised I had some bad comments about that before, so I'm not doing that in this episode. I'm just going to say gay presenters. These new zombie officials are all over the show. It's the Papua New Guinea Health Minister. Fashion. COVID solidarity has really delivered depression. What? Mario, what happened? I kissed a girl from Verona. She wore a mask because of corona. She loved the TV, put fear over me. I wouldn't touch my bits when I showed her. Boris on the coke again. I had a late one. You know that dilemma. You know, you're going to have either 2 hours sleep or do another line and push through. And it looks like Boris went for the 2 hours sleep option. A COVID-ready car. What is going on? Masks to keep you safe when 4 of you on a moped without helmets in a rainy city. Portable morgue? Welcome to our country. Testing stations all over the show. Hadul, to get on bus you need corona test. And this woman was arrested for not wearing a mask in the stand of the stadium. When you've gone full retard and lost all cognitive ability. So on an aeroplane you have to wear masks all the time, except when eating. And in restaurants in most of the world now, you have to walk with a mask and take them off when sitting. This certainly doesn't apply to where I am at the moment. The Waykiwayki policies are a bit too tight to put me in a place with such horrendous rules. Waykiwayki policy is all about freedom, which we've spoken about for many years now. 2020, the year breathing became offensive. Earth is really now some sort of hell world Pramayana retreat. Oh, Beryl, here's Derek. I thought you were dead, Derek. I thought the Rona got you. Lady Gaga with a nice mask. PR stunt, dead bodies. And the first virus in history that can tell the time. The mask of stupidity. So I've been saying in this series, bit masky, quite a few times. And I know many of you out there say this too. And get this. Some clown made a brand out of it. Masky.co.uk. Bit masky? He's got this one on there. £11.99. Bitch. That's nice. What's going on? Nothing makes sense anymore.
This guy just shouted abuse at me out of his car. What do you want to say then? I'm filming you now. What do you want to say?
Do you really think that that mask is going to...
I do think the mask is going to help, actually. The government has said to wear masks.
Oh,
so, yeah.
And you're just going to listen to them, are you?
I do, thank you very much.
So Boris knows what saves your life?
Yes, actually,
mate,
I think he does.
Mate, you'll be fair, mate.
Yeah, that's
just
it.
Join all the rest of those sheep for the government, mate.
Yeah, all the rest of the sheep, yeah?
Mate, absolutely pathetic.
Dickhead. I don't understand what he's going on about, mate. It's fucking ridiculous.
On to some articles now. Indonesians without masks were forced to dig graves. Los Angeles has become much worse than it even was. Banning karaoke to fight the Rona in the Philippines. And singing happy birthday is also not good for the Rona. More lockdowns going on in Spain. I could do a whole show on what's happening in Victoria in Australia. Holy moly. We'll just wrap it up with the reality of 23-hour lock-ins, 8 PM curfew, 5-kilometre radius without papers, etc, etc. This is pure New World Order. I had a little protest, just like 150 people turned up. Very lame.
I have a car charger.
Can you get out of the car, please?
No, I don't feel safe. You're armed.
You're safe. Don't you worry about that.
No, I don't feel safe. You're attempting to get into my vehicle. What are you doing? Why? Excuse me. You're not practicing. What the f are you doing? What the f are you doing? Get off me!
Get out of the car.
Get off me!
She's got anxiety. Relax. Relax. She's sick. She's actually sick. Relax. Hey!
Papua New Guinea, some soccer fans were not allowed into a stadium due to Rona, so they just set fire to the place. The CDC said recently, glory holes are safer for sex. Imagine you're sitting there watching TV in the evening, you turn to your missus, I'm just going to drill a glory hole in the wall to keep the corona at bay. See how that goes down at dinner tonight. Farts may spread the Rona, according to an Australian doctor. COVID marshal job ads all over the show. This dude, they say, was fined £10,000 for having a party. School children suspended if they make COVID jokes. Well, that sounds good. You just go to school, make some COVID jokes, and go home. I remember at my school they said, if you don't wear your blazer, you get sent home. So I used to put my blazer in my bag. And they say, Mark, where's your blazer? I say, oh, I forgot it. And they say, go home. I say, thank you very much. Crazy numbers all over the show. When 33 isn't enough, just go 333. 500 students in Dundee, Scotland are locked in their apartments without weed or booze. Not good. So Christmas can still be saved. You might still be able to go out and buy plastic rubbish for your children and stuff your faces with sugar and booze. Some Oxford expert is also pushing a Christmas lockdown, NLP style. Super micromanaged lockdowns, local lockdowns in the UK. This is supposed to be a really tough man area in the northeast. Really pathetic beta males. The moral here is that lots of tattoos and not wearing a jumper when it's cold doesn't really make you a tough man. Tests being pushed in the UK. Knock on your door. Testing.
The false positive rate is very high. So only 7% of tests will be successful in identifying those that actually have the virus.
Operation Moonshot. Weekly tests for everyone. Here are some leaked documents on the British Medical Journal website about Operation Moonshot. Sources and references are at the bottom. The government is to spend millions on testing 10 million people a day. The main thing here to note is all about digital passports linked to COVID and how to get the public on board, how to incentivize them, and to encourage testing via a sanctions-based model. For example, no freedom and no access to events. China track and trace will combine into social credit scoring. So if you don't have to track and trace, you will lose some points and no cinema or shopping mall. Who makes this stuff? What is going on? I think I came to the wrong place. I think I carnated at the wrong time. Something went wrong. So no real COVID deaths in the UK, as we all know the Rona is fake. And second shutdown began. Curfews, working at home, army involved. And they came out with this no more than 6 people rule at home or outside. So children at school's okay, pubs are okay, but 7 of your own family, not okay. Going shooting in a big group is okay. Yep. Pre-drinks at mine, pub till 10, back to Dave's for a sesh. They may take our raves, but they'll never stop me getting on it in my kitchen. This is going on all over the show in the UK.
Hello everyone, I'm in the smart city, it's really good. Vaccine's coming soon, and they shut all the pubs at 10 o'clock, which is really good because they keep people safe, and Corona's really bad, and they shut the pubs. So what I did, my cousins invited me round the other day at around 10 o'clock, and I thought it'd be a really nice get together. Hey guys, stop it. I thought we were... No. Don't swear. Ron, you said it was going to be a nice party. You're all crazy. Oh dear. Stop it. Oh dear. I'm going to go home. Not good. The smart city's not perfect yet, but we'll get there.
Don't meet with friends, it could kill. Don't meet up with mates. Hanging out in parks could kill. Holy moly. Report to your neighbours if they are in a group over 6. So the masks everyone wore for the last 6 months didn't work then. So getting tested when not sick didn't work then. So hand sanitising didn't work then. All these plastic screens didn't work then. All of that queuing and social distancing didn't work then. Self-isolating didn't work then. It's all fucking garbage. Stress, anxiety and depression gone up in the UK. No shit, Sherlock. Ian Brown, he did a few good albums. Former lead singer of the Great Stone Roses. He spoke out recently and got smashed by the mainstream media. Noel Gallagher from Oasis had a pop too.
Yeah, it was good actually. I've enjoyed the summer. I mean, it's the fucking virus bullshit and the masks and all that is fucking depressing. But
so if you've been out, you've been in a shop, so you must have a mask.
I don't wear a mask now.
Have you not? What? So like, aren't you meant to by law in a shop, but no one's enforcing it? Is that what's going on?
No, you're not, because it's the whole thing is bollocks.
I could do an hour on protest footage I've actually been sent personally. There's no real need though. These protesters in Australia are wearing masks, obviously undercover police or crisis actors. Look at these uniforms. What? Conspiracy theorist protesters blamed for the COVID rate increase in Bolton. If you don't wear a mask, you are a sociopath, the Times reports. BBC teaches you how to talk to neighbours who break the rules. And conspiracy theorists clash with police. Now, we've said it many times on this channel, protesting in a city, fighting police, doesn't really do anything. Might make you feel a bit better. You're better off running into nature and planting a carrot. So standard format. Let's now look at what's coming. RoboCop smart helmets with facial recognition. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Oh my god.
Hello, friend.
Oh my god.
I love you.
What?
Jesus Christ.
I love you so much.
Oh my god.
Nonsense like this air product. Holy moly. And this necklace to encourage distancing. Office pods. Apparently sniffer dogs will soon be in airports to sniff out the Rona. QR codes increasing all over the show. Let's move on to the vaccine a little bit. Remember, the flu vaccine never stopped the flu. The WHO have a new document about the consent of vaccinating children. It says if you decline, children may be banned from school and parents' welfare will be stopped. And who's pretty much not on welfare these days? Schools in England are giving out letters like this, saying your child can override parents' consent and can legally consent him or herself. Think I'm joking?
Warning to all fucking parents out there. My child has just come home from school without my authority and has been given fucking injections on her fucking arm. I've rung the school and they've said that it was nothing to do with them, that the NHS come into the school and they've done it.
I've got a tag!
And not even had my authority. I've not signed nothing. Nothing. I'm absolutely fucking livid.
If you get ill from the vaccine, there is no liability with the manufacturers. These doctors are really piling up some bad karma. Trials have already had people getting super ill. Imagine a virus so deadly, you need a test to see if you have it. Imagine a vaccine so safe, you have to threaten people to take it. China has started the nasal spray vaccine, straight to the brain, nanobots included. UK Chief Science Officer has £600,000 of shares in the vaccine maker. 500,000 sharks are going to be killed, as an oil in their livers will go into the vaccine. Nice. Pure energy and nice karma getting injected into you. The WHO. The Department of Health. Hancock BJ and Cummings. Sounds like a porn film. In India, one village chased away the COVID testers. Lithuania, they are already on the COVID ID. Oh, Mark, this is just an image. Q will save the day.
Lakameda yra farmacinių sprendimų įmonė, dirbanti su farmacinių duomenų registravimu ir verifikavimu. Reaguodami į pasaulinę situaciją, mes sukūrėme ir pritaikėme informacijos registravimui, laikymui ir panaudojimui skirtą platformą, kurią pavadinome COVID pasas. COVID pasas tai savanoriška COVID-19 testų ar skiepimų registravimo sistema, kurioje autorizuota gydymo įstaiga užregistruos kada, kam ir koks testas buvo atliktas bei kokie buvo gauti rezultatai. Atlikus tyrimą ir užregistravus duomenį sistemoje COVID pasas, asmeniui bus išduota COVID-19 saugos kortelė, kuri kartu su asmens tapatybės kortelės numeriu leis prisijungti prie COVID pasas sistemos ir matyti, kada, kur ir koks buvo atliktas testas bei kokie buvo gauti rezultatai. Visa COVID pasas sistemoje esanti informacija bus automatiškai pritaikoma prie besikeičiančios situacijos ir nuolatos atnaujinama, atsižvelgiant į mokslo atradimus ir vyriausybės priimamus sprendimus.
UK incoming. The Q lot will say I'm just reading meaningless articles.
Common Pass is a platform that lets people safely and securely collect their health information, whether it is a negative COVID test result or eventually a record of a COVID vaccination, manage that information, control it themselves, and then be able to let that information be used to demonstrate that they have had a negative test or they have been vaccinated so they can get on an airplane or travel to another country. For countries, it gives them the ability to actually know confidently that this person who wants to come visit them can actually safely be admitted into their country without risk of exposing other people in the country to COVID.
We called this months ago. Where's Q when you need them? Adverts around the world already have masks on as normal.
Hey, Grandad.
Check this advert out in Scotland.
Lovely. I'll be back in a minute.
Holy moly. What are you on about?
Thank you very much. Lovely cup of tea.
What are you on about? With this wave 2 coming, to get people to really want vaccines, it's likely this November or so they will turn up the 5G. Not good.
Hello, Waykiwayki office. Oh, you're in England? You're on welfare? You pay tax? And your kids are in school? Okay, mate, you want to unload? Okay, go ahead.
In 2016, Gatesy Boy bought 25,000 acres for a smart city. Read here for updates, it's certainly happening. Also, 10 current cities in America are being upgraded as we speak. A new one in Africa too. Looks like a bunch of strange penises. Burning Man this year was virtual. What is going on? So National Geographic Kids, a nice new book. Inside 35 fascinating facts of the future. Maybe something here about dolphin migration or forest growth. Nope. Skin-mounted dermal displays will turn your forearm into a TV screen so you can check your email and display cool tattoos. Reading your friend's mind using synthetic telepathy. Robots will have real brains grown in a laboratory. 31 I like. Cybernetic implants will let us surf the net with our brains. Facts of the future. Social media will track every little thing about you. Burning Man this year was virtual. What is going on?
If you go into settings and then input, then there's a little tab.
That looks like fun.
And then it makes it so you
Okay,
can fly.
let's go to the BRC VR Center Camp Cafe performance stage. Singer-songwriters, juggler.
Good, how are you?
Good, just partying.
Holy moly.
Not really, but yeah, I'm just in my room. What's up?
Yeah, نمشي نفطر. What's up? Yo, what's up?
How you doing?
Want some weed?
Hi guys.
What is going on?
That was my first day's experience at Burning Man in virtual reality. And I gotta say, it's pretty addicting. It's fun. But the only problem is that wearing the headset for long periods of time can start making your eyes hurt and your head feel kind of heavy, and when you close your eyes you get like these tracers.
13 million tourist workers are now unemployed in Indonesia. MGM resort layoffs. 61 million Americans stopped commuting. Airline layoffs. I keep hearing people say, oh, they're going to go travelling next year. I ask them how much they like vaccines and artificial intelligence ID, and which of the 3 airlines left they're going to fly with. Hotels going bust. Cashless stores all over the show. Poverty kicking in. Shopping malls empty or closing. Fuel shortages. And also donkeys. I've actually said to quite a lot of people over the years face to face, wise to have some gold or silver in case you need a donkey. They all thought I was joking, and I really wasn't. Pig culls in Germany. They should start with Merkel, really. Food banks going nuts. Pork running out. Food prices worldwide going up. Rice shortages. Hunger Games incoming. Those of you that went to the tropics, well done. There's a massive wealth transfer in effect. Artificial intelligence is incoming. Just to get an idea of the sums of money. The other Monday, $94 billion piled into 2 tech stocks in just 90 minutes. The Federal Reserve said they don't care about debt and will print money to buy assets. Yep. Bank of England soon going into negative interest rates. Sign of a broken economy. The UK have a plan to give people government-paid jobs. Your dependency will be how they control you. A friend of mine in Poland, an intelligent macro trader who enjoys some Waykiwayki, he explains here very well how the dollar won't collapse, or at least will be the last man standing, and how the myth of the dollar collapsing is being pumped in many circles as a psyop. Please watch this. The link is in the description. It's his first video. I sort of kept badgering him to make it, so give him a like and a share. Digital euro incoming. Some talk in Europe about banning decentralized crypto stablecoins. That's not really possible. The elite are getting jealous. MasterCard have a testing platform for CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, and the Fed is preparing to give everyone some digital dollars when they come out. This is what I wrote in the Kalin book. Nice bribery to get people plugged in. On to our favourite decentralised crypto. Kraken, who are run by very smart anti-elite people, have moved into crypto banking, the first exchange to do so. They have some powerful lawyers and regulation friends. Good work. Binance are not far behind Kraken. They've just acquired Swipe crypto asset. As banks start dying in the spring and summer, these two could well be our friends. Kraken and Binance have billions to spend on lawyers and certainly tread a careful path. Watch this space. This Swipe asset is looking very tasty. The whole crypto market is looking tasty. This chart goes back 5 years and forming a giant cup and handle pattern. Load your bags before January and you will have a ticket to the moon. Ethereum staking goes live sooner than we all thought. Ethereum is now moving into smart contracts off of centralized exchanges. Decentralized finance, DeFi, assets are have over $10 billion locked up now, and in my view, will start to eat up all you see here. The tech.com bubble was $2 trillion in the year 2000. Crypto now is only $340 billion. Also, the .com tech bubble didn't have negative central bank interest rates, a $7 trillion Fed balance sheet, a $3 trillion budget deficit, widespread bank insolvency, massive unemployment, or record high bankruptcy rates. Do the maths. Bitcoiners these days. Bro, please buy Bitcoin. You don't understand, man. ETH doesn't have any energy around it. All the yield farming stuff's a scam, bro. Bro, please believe me, bro. Bitcoin forever. That's it. DeFi's happening on Bitcoin, I promise. And Lightning is great. Bro, please. The crypto shop is back open. I'm only taking on people who are half good on a computer and have a small grasp on numbers. Unfortunately, Waykiwayki policy still a lockdown on housewives with iPhones. Apologies for that. Get your nephew to give me a call. It's nice here, Theo, man. Maybe we just stay here. Wakey's got the crypto on the flow. We can just stay here, man. No, Marvin. This is just a short break while Waykiwayki has a massage today. Theo, man. Is it okay if we get some chicks sent in later, man? Certainly not, Marvin. I'm on my 3rd year of retention, and I advise you do the same. Desire is the path to all suffering. We will all be at the new Waykiwayki hideout soon, and that's when the real work begins. Okay, Theo, man. I'm gonna go snorkeling. Order me a banana whiskey cocktail, please. No, Marvin. It's coconut water today. I'll do you a deal. Find me some curvature or bendy ocean, and I'll order you whatever you like. Ah, Theo, man. We all know that ain't possible. On to astrology. Jordan Maxwell said this about October.
And so I knew that this situation was coming because I have a friend, a dear friend who works with me. I talk to him almost every day. He's one of my closest friends in this world. He is a master at reading astrology the way Nostradamus did it.
Yeah.
It's not regular astrology. It's Nostradamus astrology. Mm-hmm. How Nostradamus read the stars. Mm-hmm. And every time my friend who is a master, who was a real master at Nostradamus astrology, when my friend tells me something, I know he knows what he's talking about. Yeah. And he told me like 6 months ago, get ready because the world is going to come into a terrible catastrophe. It's going to be some kind of a disease, which will be, of course...
Okay, as we said last month, we still have this Mars square Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn. Until the end of the month, the elite will be aggressive in enforcing control in new structures. From the 1st of October until the 24th, Mercury opposite Uranus. Lots of announcements to the people to enforce sudden change, surprise. There's also a chance here for some revolution, but I think those sort of days have gone. The chance of that window's sort of gone. On the 9th, bloody as hell. Squares and oppositions all over the show. This isn't normal. T-square has formed, this red triangle, pointing to change and power in government structures. Capricorn, pointing to all this energy. On the 10th of October, the moon hots up, so they will be smashing your emotions here. T-square still alive. Another T-square has formed. Emotions and government structures of change, pointing to aggressive Mars. On the 11th, a new T-square. Mercury to Uranus to the moon. Again, your emotions are going to be on the end of some big announcements that are not for your greater good. On the 14th, this isn't normal astrology, I'm telling you, this is nasty as hell. Sun, shiny power. Mars, aggression. Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter in government structures, Capricorn. Two oppositions are in there too, which will smash your yin, optimism and sense of grace. Or at least try to. On the 16th, the T-square toughens up as Sky Moon is in the action. This is pretty messed up. On the 19th, Mercury retrograde opposite Uranus retrograde. Really potent now. This is like lies for sudden twisted change, with aggressively changing the society structures. On the 20th, another T-square. Venus, Neptune to Moon and South Node. The pull on your emotions to their bossy demands, Sagittarius, where they want evolution to go. To smash up the past, the South Node, where we have come from. On the 22nd, we see Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn coming into conjunction. This is just within a few degrees. The grand conjunction is in December on the 21st, when this is super exact. Mars is aggressive here. The squeeze will be full power here. Holy moly. On the 24th, Mercury retrograde joins Sun in the T-square. Nasty announcements or plans coming at the people aggressively to change societal structures. On the 30th, the end of the month, a big smack. The Sun is opposite Uranus, change and surprise. Mercury, Moon, T-square to the Capricorn group. All bold red, so potent geometry. Accurate, potent. It's not good. By the end of October, things will look a lot more New World Order than they do now. And as I said for years, we need to see the end of paper money and cities in chaos and less population before the good stuff comes, around 2025-26, if we make it that far. November we will look at next month. Just make a note that on the 3rd of November we have the US elections, when all sorts of mayhem is going to be going down. The astrology shop is still open. Many happy clients. Give me an email. The Apocalypse Support Services office is open 24 hours a day. This ranges from advice about leaving your wife because she loves the Rona, getting on it too much in your kitchen, late periods, and fake documents. You actually wouldn't believe the stories. All 100% confidential. There is also the linked unschooling service ramping up.
I've got clients from Portugal, the UK, Belarus, Bali and the US at the moment, and all of them feel the same. School is not a safe haven for their children anymore. My Unschooling website is finally launched. I provide professional consultancy for parents, your child's very own process-oriented curriculum, and I offer supervisions and classes. Get a free consultation soon and see my link in the descriptions below.
So where you are now in location is probably where you're going to be for the coming years. Very few rooms for movement from late October, unless you love vaccines and COVID passports. I find this I don't consent mantra in the UK quite strange. Not sure how this works when you wake up to electronic pounds and need a vaccine to go to work and the supermarket. It's a slow squeeze, and it's really now all about how to get out of the squeeze. If you are caught up somewhere pretty New World Order-ish, stop looking at the big picture so much and work out in small groups how to outfox the local authorities and how to slow them down. I don't know how to share this. I spent time with someone high in intelligence services recently. Basically, I'm just going to cut to the chase. Stuff we pretty much already know. COVID is a tool for control. Masks are really for the eye recognition to really sync up. Vaccines will have nanotechnology. 5G will excite that technology. There's a population reduction incoming. The vaccine nanotech will also be used to track you. Please, as soon as you can, change your phone settings from 4G to 3G. It's getting a little late for waking people up, and as many apocalypse support service clients are realizing, if anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. This whole episode is dedicated to Ben Bruce, who passed over to the higher realms the other day at a very young age. Ben was a real advocate for truth and took real action. He was a long-term viewer of this channel, and we spoke many times. Have a smooth journey. Hang in there, everyone. Be strong. Adapt. Life got pretty real. And I'll see you all again for the November edition.